What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5 for our career mode here. We will be at Atlanta tonight for the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500. We've already got some practice in. I was about 5/10 off of the goal time, but that was without the draft. So hopefully in the draft we can do a little bit better. I did raise my tape up a little bit. I was running about 252 degrees outside the draft, so I don't know how it's going to react to being in the draft. So we may be okay. We may be overheating. I don't know. So until we can hopefully get out front, we may have to, after the initial start on our first pit stop, we might have to drop that tape down unless people start spreading out enough to where we can cool the engine down and get the temperatures down and so on and so forth. So we're going to go ahead and jump on over here to qualify. Unmute. What's up, Cass? All right. So pole position's a 28.8. So I'm guessing we're going to be in the middle of the pack like we usually are. So it is what it is. Been doing good here off today. Nice. No more smoky. No more smoky? No more smoke here. Nice. That is good to know. That's good news. So, later going to ride my bike to the mall. We still have malls? Our mall consists of like 3 stores and 2 of them are restaurants. I think there's a radio station actually in the mall too, so I don't know. I think there's 2 restaurants. There's a laundromat, I think, if they're still there. There's a Planet Fitness. And I think a radio station. That's it. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into qualifying here.
Alright,
and see what we can do here. Like I said, most likely we're going to be starting out in the middle of the pack. I'd be surprised if we start out any higher than P15. I'll probably be lucky to be able to start P25 or better. And that's as long as we have a good out lap here and a good qualification, our qualifying lap. All right, so here we go.
All right, now, just like practice, qualifying count. Here we go.
The car does kind of get better after a few laps. As long as I have a good lap and I don't really hit the apron or get slowed down, I should be able to stay in the 29s for the whole fuel run.
All right, we're going to see
29.6.
on the starting grid.
17th. Wow. So I was in between what I didn't think I'd be able to qualify and what I was hoping I didn't qualify less than. So that's good. All right. Let's see here. So Kevin Harvick got the pole position. It goes Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, Denny Hamlin, Alex Bowman, Chris Buescher, Martin Truex Jr., Matt Kenseth, Tyler Reddick, and Brad Keselowski rounds out top 10. And we have LaJoie, Byron, Logano, Busch, Johnson, Almirola in front of us. It's nice being able to start qualifying up towards the front now because we can actually start kind of listing others that are in front of us in the qualifying results. Instead of being back in 20th or worse. So, all right. So like I said, I'm going to keep the tape where it is right now, but I don't know how it's going to react in the draft for an extended period of time. So I'm hoping that people kind of spread out after the first few laps. That way I can keep my temperatures down. I don't have to mess with the tape and we can keep our speeds and aero and everything else going the way it is. So go ahead and jump in the race here and see how we do today. So Brendan Gaughan, stay away from him. Okay, got it. Quinn Hoff failed optical scanning, and Kevin Harvick he got the pole position. Unapproved body modification during qualifying. No wonder he got the pole position. That cheating little son of a gun. All right, let's see what we can do here. I think we're good for like 17 laps on fuel.
Let's go. Car there on
28, never mind. Show you what I know. I do know that we can get to about lap 6.
Stay high up there.
At least all my practice runs. I can get to about lap 6 before my tire light kicks on.
Stay on the bottom.
And then lap 2 or 3, or two or three laps, of course, when my fuel light kicks on, so.
Careful, still there.
I'm gonna keep my car information up here.
Hold your line, got one
Make sure I'm not overheating. That way I know if I gotta dip out of the draft or not, but as long as I keep some
Careful,
fresh
still
air
there.
in front of us, we should be good.
Still there.
Trying to stay away from people, give people some room here.
Got a car high now. Clear all around.
I'm not used to
Alright,
lifting in the
clear
turns, but
Still
okay.
there inside.
Blaney just killed our rear bumper there. And he's trying to spin us out. I was off throttle and wheeled to the right, and now our car just wants to go up towards the wall. Thank you, Blaney. Appreciate
Got
that.
a car coming inside now.
May I have another? Please. Okay, now the car just doesn't want to turn. That's awesome.
Car outside. All right, you're clear. Got one
This is
now,
not
one
a good start to our race here.
out. Hold your line, stay high. You got room, you're clear there.
Doesn't help when we got Johnson lacked on our rear bumper and keeps sliding us up towards the wall. Gotta get away from him.
Got a car high now. You're all clear up top there.
There we go. Got, looks like Elliott here in front of us. He's blown his engine quite a few times in my practice sessions, so let's see how he does here during the race. So I guess it was because of Johnson locked onto our back bumper there is why the car wouldn't turn, because it's doing pretty good now. Let's see if we can get back up there. We got a little bit of side and rear damage, but it shouldn't affect us too bad. We can get around Elliott here.
Careful.
Nice and
Still
clean
there.
like.
Excellent lap there. Good job.
29.7. We got Newman here in front of us. Sure we can get around him in 3 and 4 with his draft. There we go. Slingshot around him. Got Reddick. And then Almirola. Not sure what Reddick's gonna do. I know he hasn't liked us in the past, but we got around him clean there, so hopefully we start getting some better friendships with these guys. The better our car can handle, the better we can drive it. And all right, we're back at the P16. We qualified P17, so we actually are now in the positives on placements.
Outside, outside.
All right, Almirola, you got plenty of room up there. You didn't need to come down into me like that. Back up to Kurt Busch, who we were battling with before Blaney got a hold of our back bumper and
Still there. All right.
decided
you're
to
clear.
check us up into the wall. I don't know where Blaney is. Blaney all the way up there in the front now? But luckily, they are all spaced out here, so should be able to keep our
low,
temperatures in check.
Clear high, clear high.
All right, I see Blaney all the way up there. I think he's in second now. He's just rolling through the field. "42 laps left to go the stage." Got Boyer.
Careful, still there. Clear all around there.
Like Jones and then Kozlowski. Trying to see who's in front of him. I don't think Harvick can make it up this far. I think that might be Truex, actually. Yeah, it's Jones, Kozlowski, Truex, Logano, and maybe Byron, then Bowman. Not sure who's in front of Bowman.
Still there? Outside, outside.
Stay up there, Kozlowski. Stay up there. Stay up there. Oops, I hit the apron. Sorry, Kozlowski. Me bad. You would have gave me a little bit more room. I wouldn't have had to cut down to the apron there. It's all right. All right, so far our tire wear's pretty decent. Try to go as far as we can on these tires before we got to pit. Right, let's get around Truex. Got this draft.
Still there. All right, you're clear there.
As of right now, our temperature's staying at 251. I'm sure that'll raise slightly the more we get in the draft.
That was a
Going home.
Outside. All clear.
Trying to lift a little bit since I have to enter that low side. Ah, Busher was the one that was up here.
Stay low, stay low.
All right, we have made our way up to P5. Yeah, bad news. That's not good.
Still there.
All right.
You got
P4. Got Blaney in our sights. See if we can get that position back from him since he took it away from us pretty dirty like. And we're catching up to lap traffic now too.
He's pitting this time.
Okay, so everybody's gonna start pitting now. I still have a good almost 10 laps before I have to pit, depending on tire wear. Like I said, as of right now, it's wearing out pretty good, so I might be able to make it a full fuel run. I don't know. I guess we'll see and find out as this continues on here. We're up to P3.
All right, he's waving you off in front. He's pitting this time.
Tom's insurance doesn't want to cover. That's not good. Yeah, hopefully she can find the care that she needs. I know my dad, he had trouble with his insurances and stuff too, with his cancer stuff. He found a program that actually helps out and paying for pretty much everything. He had to fight tooth and nail to get onto that program. All right, looks like the leaders are pitting. We are now in the lead. Let's see what we can do here. Try to put a little gap here between us and P2, so that way when we pit, we have a little bit of a buffer zone. Newman's out on the track. He's entering turn 1 right now. Not sure if he's pitted yet or not. We'll see and find out here in a couple laps. Trying to run a little bit higher than I usually would on fresh tires. Try to save that right rear a little bit. This is starting to go down pretty quick now. And Newman's pitting. So we might be able to put a lap on the whole field right here. which will help us out tremendously. All right, so we're running a little bit higher on the track, so our time's taking a dip. So let's get back down to that low side. We need all the speed and time we can here. And we still got plenty of rubber on that back tire to work with. As long as I don't apron myself and slide the back of the car out, we'll be good. And this way too, the longer we wait here, I'm hoping to be able to go the full run, only one stop this stage. If we can one stop this stage, we should be able to one stop stage 2. I'm not sure how stage 3 is going to be. And there we go, hitting that apron, sliding the back of the car. That's what we did not need. All right, so we're one lap away from where it usually was for our tire indication light to kick on. Usually we had 6 laps left on fuel.
You're all clear up top.
Johnson and Elliott are running side by side. They're teammates. They've been next to each other all race long here.
We're gonna need those tires to last, driver.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to save it. Running a little bit higher here. If I use that right front a little bit more than our right rear. Elliott just does not want to. Oh, man. I'm lifting. That could have been bad news all over the place. Got loose coming out of the high side out of the turn there and got stuck on the front bumper of Elliott. Oh, Elliott's smoking. I told you. He did the same thing.
All right.
He did the same exact thing on in practice. I don't know if it's his engine, maybe he blew a tire. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm going to have to pit here, just in case they throw the caution. Hopefully they don't. It's getting about that time anyway. I'm down to 7% of that right rear.
Drop your speed, driver.
Locking them up. All right. So I'm going to have to take 2 cans here. All right. Did better with my NFL picks, 13-3. Nice.
Half down, half to go. This time by.
Yeah, I'm glad my Cardinals, they're 2-0 right now. This is the best start of the season they've had in years. You know, Ohio State starting this week. College football starting up. All right, let's see.
The pits, hammer down.
Oh, here comes Hamlin. About ready to take that first place away from us here, but I'm sure we'll catch them. I mean, they've been out on those tires for a while now. We should be able to catch them pretty easily here. They've been out for almost 10 laps on them tires.
Hold your line, got one outside.
Okay, you can just cut down in front of me, Haley. It's cool. Not like I was down there or anything.
You're all clear up top there.
All right, yeah, we're catching up to Hamlin here already. Okay, we got 1 lap car in between us. If I can get their draft to help speed us up here a little bit. But with the line they're taking, we're going to take the outside line.
Still there. Road clear.
Which kind of slowed us down a little bit. We're going to try to chase down Hamlin here, see if we can do it. Well, I was barely able to make it on fuel for this fuel run here after pitting just, you know, a few laps. See, 22 laps left to go of the stage, 25 on fuel. They're going to have to pit one more time. And depending on my tires, hopefully my tires can hold out until the end of the stage. Where are you going, Wallace?
Stay on the bottom. Top 3, use it if you need it.
I don't like how they do that. They start off in the middle or the high side, and they act like they're going to stay there, and then as soon as you jet down to the inside, they try to cut you off. Trying to run that middle line a little bit, try to use that right front a little bit more. Trying to conserve that right rear. And it looks like, are they already starting to make their second line of pit stops? No way. Can't believe they're already pitting again. I might be able to win this race from pit strategy the way it looks. I don't know why my times are so off right now, though. We are slowly catching Hamlin, though.
The leader's hitting pit road.
Okay, so he's pitting. But they have been out there for about 15 laps on those tires now, though, if not more. So
You're clear.
I can see them pitting. Stay down there, DiBenedetto.
Stay high up here.
Thank you. I think it's going to be a race with our tires here to the end of the finish. Even if we just maybe have to pit for right sides only, I don't know. And we got Christopher Bell in P2 right now. Then Ryan Newman, Kozlowski, and Tyler Reddick is... Oh, Kozlowski's a lap down now. He must have been in pit. Bell's pitting now. But after this,
all clear.
Everybody should be lapped again. As long as I keep it off this wall here. But they are on fresh tires, so Newman's in P2. He hasn't pitted yet. Looks like he might be pitting this time. Maybe.
That car ahead of you is pitting.
I'm just hoping my tires hold out here. So everybody's a lap down. I didn't think this race was going to be like this. This is crazy. I don't know why they're pitting so early. Chastain. Stay down there, Chastain. Stay down there.
Clear all around there.
Good boy. All right, Hamlin took back over P2. Got about a half lap on him. He's gonna go down another lap here. That's if our tires can hold out, and they're going too wide here. I'm going to slow it down. I'm not going to go that high through the turn.
Still there?
I'm not forcing it.
All clear. Clear all around there.
All right, we have 11 laps left to go. It's going to be... We might be able to make it. Those tires are going to go down quick in the next 10 laps, though. Especially if we have to keep going around lap traffic. Moving our car back and forth a lot more than what we usually would.
Last 10 laps, you gotta focus.
At the end of the stage, unless we get around him again, Hamlin's going to get his lap back. But we will be starting on the pole position, no matter what here. As long as nothing bad happens to us before the end of the stage. And anything can happen with these lap cars. Try to keep it easy.
Still there.
Not trying to force my way around them. I'd rather slow down a little bit and make it around safely than try to keep the speed up and force my way. Down to 41%, 40% on that right rear.
Stay on the bottom.
And they got their draft off of each other.
Car
Whoa,
high,
Jones, okay. Okay. That was kind of aggressive.
You're all clear up top.
Let's see what
Still there.
Bowman's gonna. Oop. I lifted and the car kicked on me there a little bit.
Stay on the bottom.
Okay, Bowman got stuck up there behind a slower car. That helped us out. Like we got Kyle Busch and Logano. Oh, stay up that wall. Ooh. No damage. Maybe just a little bit of cosmetic, a little bit, but nothing major. Oh, that wasn't Busch. Okay.
Car high, careful there.
It was Logano, though.
You're clear there. 5 to go, you got this.
All right, 5 laps to go. Our tires should be good to go. And look how much slower they are. They're on fresher tires than me.
He's slowing down. He's going to be pitting.
Are they pitting again? They're 3 stopping a single stage? Out of 40-something laps, they're pitting 3 times. What the heck? We might have a 2-lap lead going into the next stage. Well, at least 1 lap, depending on if Hamlin pits again or not. There's only a handful of laps left.
Still there.
Oh, Reddick. Come on, man.
That car in front of you. He's slowing down. He's going to be pitting.
Okay, I thought DiBenedetto was going to be pitting.
Still there. You're clear all around there.
All right, so we're actually slowly gaining on Hamlin here. We did have a half lap on him. Now it's just a little over a quarter lap.
2 to go, driver.
We're not going to get him again unless he pits. We're not getting him again. Not this stage anyways. As long as we can keep that one pit strategy for stage 2, we should be good going into stage 3. I don't think anybody else is going to be pitting here the way it looks.
Still there? Clear down low.
Sometimes they wait for the last lap to pit, but not this time. And we had plenty of rubber on those tires yet. We would have actually made a full fuel run on tires that time.
Stay high up here. Clear down low.
There we go, stage number 1.
Go, driver.
So Hamlin will get the wave around here, whether he pits or not. But he'll be the only one on the lead lap, you know, other than us. So Hamlin, Blaney, Bush, Byron, Jones, Bowman, Harvick, and Bell. Oop, and Kozlowski rounds out top 10 there for stage. All right, so Hamlin had that free
green.
pass.
Almost ready.
He should be. No, he's in the back of the pack.
Hold your
Nice.
line. Got one outside.
That's going to help us out.
You're all clear up top.
Wonder where Harvick's at. He ran a 28 something during qualifying. Why? Where's he at? He's not in the top 5 right now. Not good. We got Blaney right behind us. He killed us there. Look at him. He's coming up into us again. He's the one that put us up into the wall in stage 1.
Inside. Got a car coming in.
Yeah, they got us on fresh tires, but I don't know what it is. It just seems like after a few laps, they just slow down. Whoa, car just got tight right there.
Got a car low now.
All right. I'm not gonna try to block them or anything. If they're faster, they're faster. I mean, oh,
Hold your line. Got
I was
one
going
outside.
3 wide on. There's Harvick. We were just asking about you.
Outside. Clear all around there.
Went to the DMV this morning. You getting licensed or what? See if we can use Bowman to catch back up to the pack of 3 up here, or not.
That was a great lap.
29.5.
Stay on the bottom here.
Trying not to race Bowman too hard here. I think he's on the same team as
Outside.
Johnson and
You got
Elliott
clear
and
there.
them. So I want to try to
Outside.
stay as clean as possible
You're all
around
clear
him.
up there.
Not try to make any rivals or make any of them upset with me. Have to do online appointment first. That's weird. Like for us, they have you stand outside in a line,
Still there?
and one of the employees
Clear
comes
that.
out and takes your information, asks you what you're there for, so that way they can give you the appropriate number.
Stay out the bottom.
They'll come back out with your number,
All right, clear outside.
and then they allow like 4 or 5 people to go in at a time. Then it empties out, then they allow the next 4 or 5 people to go in. But I guess it all depends on the size of the city and stuff like that too. So, but every time I go there during the day, or I don't go there, but every time I go past it, because my house is just right down the road from it, so whenever I leave for an appointment or something like that, a customer appointment, I'll go out there, and if I drive past it, there's always a line of 15, 20 people out front. All right, looks like the front 3 are starting to space out. Blaney's just pulling away. He's got a fast car, but I don't know why he's got to race me so dirty. He's the only one that's really gave us any problems so far this race, which is good. Everybody else has been racing actually pretty clean. Hamlin's slowly making his way through the field. He's about halfway through now. Luckily for us, I mean, we've allowed a few cars to get around us, so we didn't really have to fight with them too much. Be nice to be able to catch their draft and pull back up towards them here. But I think I'm slowly catching Kyle here. And my tire wear is actually wearing out pretty evenly right now compared to what it did beginning part of stage 1. It also seems like I'm running slightly slower laps. But I'm still under that 30-second range. I think the next lap or so I might be able to get the draft off of Bush here. If I don't catch him through the turn, I might be able to get his draft down the back straight. Maybe. Oh, he's taking that low line now. But I think... Oh, are you serious? That means Blaney's gonna get his lap back now. Yep, we might as well go ahead now. You know what? I'm staying on that one pit strategy. They're pitting right now. They're gonna have to pit again later on. So they're still gonna have to pit like 3 times. I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, Byron got the free pass.
Cover to the green.
He stayed out too then.
The green flag is in the air. Still there? All clear.
Wow. How am I able to pull away from like this on old tires? I'm sure they'll catch back up to me again, but wait, there's a bunch of them that got their laps back. That's not good. How is that possible? I didn't pit. They should not have been able, not all of them should have got their laps back. It's alright, I'm still on the same pit strategy, so if they pass me, they pass me. I'll get it back. Here comes Blaney. Let him take the inside. Yeah, they're just gonna...
Got a car coming inside now.
Okay, I'm giving you plenty of room. Come on now.
Inside.
Of course, it was Bowman that hit us.
Got a car coming in.
Everybody's on fresh tires,
Looking inside
except
now.
for us. But just waiting for another
Say hi up here.
10 laps or so
Low now.
when we have to make our scheduled pit stop. The tides will reverse. As long as we stay in this draft here, we have a shot at catching back up to them again once their tires start fading, but it's a matter of keeping speed up and getting through the turns. It's not working out in our favor.
Say hi up there.
Boy, a little nudge. Let them know, hey,
Careful.
I'm faster, speed up. Once again, going too slow. Yeah, as long as I don't let those leaders get too far ahead of us, we'll be fine.
Careful.
For when we actually have to make our green flag pit stops. 'Cause they're going to have to pit again, so hoping our strategy will work. Come on, Boyer, get out of the way, man. That inside line away from him, maybe that'll, well, he's going to get the draft down the front. As long as we can keep side by side with him entering turn one, we should be good.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
Our right front's actually wearing out more than our right rear. We're actually pushing through the turns more than anything.
Still there? Clear all around. Car high, careful.
Alright, their tires are starting to fall off a bit, I think. Either that or I'm just able to get in that fresh air and get a little bit of their draft and just slingshot them. Get a little bit of the draft off of Truex here. Pushing Jones up the track a bit without touching him.
You got room, you're clear there.
Sorry, Truex. I'd like to draft off of you and all, but you go too slow through the turns.
Still there?
I got some leaders to catch up to, if I can.
Clear there.
Yeah, Elliott's still in the pit, so he must have blew his engine again. Like I said, he was doing that all during practice, so not sure what's up with that. We need to take a look and see how many laps are left to go to the stage. That way we know if our one pit strategy will actually work here. We have plenty of tire left to go a full fuel run. We'll try to drain it dry here. .26, so yeah. We should have just enough fuel and tires. We pit one time. We should be able to make it the rest of the stage while they'll have to pit again. But they're running quite a few laps on their tires here where once we get back up to speed, we should be able to start making up some time pretty quick. Because if we're able to stay with them on old tires like this, I mean, we're not staying with them, but I mean, we're hanging in there and we are slowly catching, I think. Take a look here. 1.8 to Bush. See if we're catching them or if we're kind of keeping even here. He's taking that high line though. I don't know why he's taking that high line. Not the best line to be taken here. draft off of Harvick. He's still a lap down. 5 laps left on fuel. We're not going to be able to catch back up to him before we pit, I don't think.
Go easy on the tires. Outside. Clear high, bud.
Yeah, our right front and right rear is wearing out pretty evenly still. That's good. When I was practicing that with this setup, the right rear was actually fading pretty quick. About this point in time. About 4 laps left to go, I'd be down to about 5% on that right rear. And then I'd have to limp it around to where there was 3 laps left to go on fuel before the tire blew out on me.
We're gonna need those tires to last, driver.
Don't you tell me what to do, you ain't my mama. I'm attempting one more lap. Come on, tires. Hang on for me here.
The lead car is pitting.
So they're pitting now too. Okay, that's... wow.
You're gonna blow a tire soon. You're going too fast.
I am not. I'm going 45. All right, knocked down to a can and a half. 4 tires, no changes.
We got 20 more laps.
All right. Come on, get me out of here. Come on.
All right now, dig, dig, dig.
Still in 4th. But Kyle ended up lapping us. But I'm sure he will be pitting here in the next lap or 2.
That car ahead of you is pitting.
Up, hey, yep, he's pitting now, so we'll get our lap back. Then it'll be a race to the end of the stage, number 2 here, to see what position we're in. All right, we made it up to P2. Kyle Busch is still the leader and still in the pit.
Careful, still there. All right.
So we should be able to get that lead back from him. He's still exiting pit right now. He's still going to be going around turns 1 and 2 by the time we catch him. Well, no, he might not even get turn 1.
Still there.
Yep, he's just entering turn 1 right here. Took back over the lead. Pit strategy at its finest. I knew as long as we can stay with them when we pitted, we would be okay. Now we get Hamlin hot on our tracks here. After a few laps, it seems like they kind of die off. It looks like he's got some traffic in front of him, so hopefully that'll hold him up a bit. As long as there's no cautions from here to the end of the stage, we should be good. Get a little bit of the draft here, try to get some speed.
Careful, still there.
Pull away from Hamlin a bit.
You got room, you're clear.
He's actually catching us. Not good. We keep getting this lap traffic on the turns.
Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear.
That's all right. Once again, catching up the lap traffic on the turn.
All clear.
Car seems like it's getting tighter throughout the race, actually, to be honest with you. Which is a good reason why our right front's wearing out evenly with our right rear. Alright. Hamlin's about ready to pass the same cars we just passed. Alright, he's got that low line. He's passing them now. He should be probably catching up to us here shortly, unless we can get some more lap cars in between us. If everybody keeps moving over for him, these lap cars aren't really going to do us any good. These lap cars are taking that bottom line away from us, but when Hamlin catches them, they're giving him the bottom line.
You're clear there.
And that's the bottom line. But we might be able to stay out in front of Hamlin. He's still back there a ways. Hopefully after a few laps, he starts leveling out like he did right before we pitted. Come on, give me your draft. Hold me away from Hamlin. At least it's a pretty good race right now. I mean, they're not lapped down. We're actually fighting to keep our position here. We actually got a race going. How stage 1 went, I thought it was just going to be a complete blowout, but never know. Things could still change here. Might have to lower that wedge a little bit on the car and loosen the back of the car back up again.
I need 10 more solid laps. Concentrate for me. You got room. You're clear.
But then again, as of right now, our tires are actually going a full fuel run, which is actually helping us. And it's not really
Still there. Clear high, clear high.
killing our handling too bad on the turns. I can notice it pushing more, but I'm still able to go full throttle through the turns, no problem. As long as there's no cars in front of us. And they're still wearing out evenly, so as long as they keep wearing out evenly, we're just going to keep the car set the way it is. Hamlin's dropping back now. Sweet. Alright. We can breathe. He was catching up to us quick there. I was hoping we can keep putting cars in between us. He's still less than a second behind us, though. He's dropping back now. As I say that, he's a second behind us now. And it's the turns that are helping us. We're staying wide open through the turns. Alright, so it's once again just a race against our tires, making sure we can last another, 7 laps. We have plenty of rubber on the tires yet. That right rear is starting to wear out a little bit more than the right front. Yeah, we'll just leave this. We'll leave the wedge where it's at. We're not going to mess with it. I think we still have one of the faster cars in the track. They might be faster than me on brand new tires, but give them about 5 or 6 laps and then they start going downhill.
Still there. You got room. You're clear there.
Is there anybody a lap, like, in the top 10 a lap down still?
5 laps to go.
I wonder if they all got their laps back. Because unless I'm lapping them here on the track, they're going to get back again at the end of the stage. So it all depends on cautions in the third stage.
All right, you're clear there.
Determined on pitch strategy. As of right now, as long as there's... Oh, speaking of pitch strategy, they're pitting now. But
Careful.
depending on cautions at third stage, we might be able to win the race off of pitch strategy alone.
You got room, you're clear there. All right, he's waving you off in front. He's pitting this time.
The thing is, they're pitting right now. Are they going to pit again at the end of the stage? Maybe that's why so many of them got their laps back at the end of stage 2. Because they pitted right before the end of the stage. So they didn't actually pit at the end of the stage when we did. Or on that caution, I meant. Maybe they pitted right before the caution came out. I don't know. All right. Well, Hamlin, all the leaders other than us have pitted. So they're all going to go a lap down here. That means no matter what, we'll still get our pole position starting the third stage. Hamlin's crossed the start-finish line, so... Well, we might actually, depending on if he gets up to speed in time before we catch him, he might go... Nah, he's going to be on that backstretch before we will.
White flag, bring it home.
I'm going to say we might be able to catch up to him, put him 2 laps down before the end of the stage, but he's going to be back up to speed here. We're not going to catch him again. Yeah, I don't think... I'm just wondering if they're going to pit here at the end of the stage.
Won that stage. Way to go, driver.
All right, first 2 stages in the books. Now I'll get the long one. Hamlin, Blaney, Bush, Byron, Kozlowski, Bell, Bush, Dillon, and Jones. I think Dillon and Jones, I think those 2 are new up in the top 10 compared to what it was the end of the last stage. Yeah, so Hamlin, Blaney, Bush, and Byron are not pitting. So there'll be 1, 2, 3 other... Hamlin, Blaney, and Bush are all going to be back on the lead lap. And then Byron's gonna be 1 lap down.
We're going green. Almost ready.
But they are all starting in the rear of the pack, so... Get off me, Kozlowski.
Use it if you need it.
Yeah, they're gonna come up pretty quick here. They're all on fresh tires. No, actually Hamlin and all them, they're on older tires. But Kozlowski and all them who didn't pit, or they did pit, they're gonna be on fresher tires here.
Got 1 down low now.
Go around me clean, Kozlowski. Giving you the room. Now give me that draft. Help pull me away from everybody else. Now, Truex had too much of a run here. That's not Truex, that's Bell. And Harvick.
Inside, inside. Clear low, bud.
Try to get that draft. Kozlowski gets a nice run off that high side. Don't want him to get away from us here. Oh, he slowed way down.
Still there. You're all clear up top there.
All right, that works. Now let's see if we can stay in front of all these. No, Harvick's gonna help push a little bit, I think.
Got one.
Kozlowski, come on, man.
You got room. You're clear.
That
there.
killed our
Inside.
entry.
All right, you're clear. Outside, outside. You got room. You're clear there. Outside. All right, you're clear there.
And we're fighting with these cars up here, and they're not even for position.
Car outside.
They're just trying to get a lap back. All right, Harvick has the fastest car on the track, I think, because of what he qualified with. As long as we stay behind him, we can draft. We got to keep an eye on that temperature, though. I'm not used to drafting anybody here for this long. I'll pull us away from everybody else.
Stay high, stay high.
Try to keep the nose clean, but stay in the draft, but then dip out a little bit, pull the engine back off. Now he's taking that high line. Not let him get away from us. He's pulling away slowly. As I say that,
Stay low, stay low. Stay low. All clear.
and there we go. Now, is he gonna catch back up to us, or is he done? Holy crap! I was just looking at the mini-map. After we were doing all that, Hamlin made his way up almost through the whole entire field. But we have one heck of a gap here on everybody. Harvick's the closest one. I think after another turn or two, he's going to be losing the draft as well. How slow he's starting to go. Did we run a fast lap? No. Our best lap's at 29.538 for this race. All right, 45 laps left to go the race. When are they going to pit? They have to be... They're going to have to be pitting here shortly because we've gone almost 10 laps already. And it seems like they pit every 10 to 15 laps. Because they started pitting 3 times, both the first 2 stages. They're going to be pitting here shortly. Unless they change their strategy for the 3rd stage. I think we had like, what, 14 laps left to go on fuel by the time they pitted? What's up, Martin? How you doing? Alright, so they are starting to pit. I see another car down on the pit road now. They're slowly starting to trickle in for green flag pits. Doing pretty good. Just trying to get us victory here at Atlanta. Atlanta is one of my favorite tracks. I mean, some people think Atlanta is boring, but hey, Martin, thanks for the subscription, man. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, I like Atlanta. A lot of people think it's boring, but not a lot. But I know some people think it's boring. I actually like Atlanta. There's tons of racing lines here. And as long as you get the draft, you can stay in the action, you're good to go. At what? Oh, Atlanta? Alright, so Hamlin's in the pits. He's still in P2. Are we able to put him another lap down here? Or a lap down, I should say, since he's... Oh, yep, there we go. Now, depending on our tires, let's see how far we can go on this fuel.
Got one peeking inside.
That's all right.
Clear.
Yeah, I like Atlanta. If you have the right setup, like, you know, like me, I'm keeping it wide open all the way around. Some people, I don't know what setups they use, but they lift a little bit through the turns, and it's like, nah. You get the right setup, yeah, it's going to be a little looser. Yeah, you might be frying the right front or right rear, depending on your setup. Like, when I first started the race off stage 1 with this setup, I was frying off that right rear a lot faster than the right front. But now, since everything's... What are you doing, Blaney? Blaney, what are you doing? Come on, man.
Got one peeking inside.
But as the race went on, my car's been getting tighter to where my right front's actually wearing out evenly with my right rear.
Clear down low.
Alright, so Kyle Busch is right up here in front of us. He's in P2 now. Don't think he's pitted yet. Give me your draft. Woo!
Still there? All right, you're clear there.
As long as we don't get wrecked out here by faster cars now, we'll be fine.
Careful, still there.
10 laps left on fuel.
Inside.
Byron passing. Get back down. Oop, too much. Trying to get his draft. I think Busch might have pitted because he's actually pulling away a little bit. Easy. I have these on expert in career mode. It's on expert. And I can show you here after the race is over and done with. That's why a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, there's sometimes I'll start the stream off with showing that. But I always get those people, you know, some people always ask, you know, or say that on easy mode when it's not. You can see they're pulling away from me right now. I tried to stay in their draft, but yeah, we're starting to catch them a little bit. I think they're behind a slower car up here. It's just whatever their pit strategies are. Oh, man. Oh, well. We'll go ahead and pit. I don't really want to, but...
You're coming to the green. Almost ready now. Green flag. Outside.
Yeah, it's just all a matter of their pitch strategy. Don't give me any hassle, Blaney. We'll be fine. Alright. Falling back now, but they will catch back up here. Hamlin sneaking up behind us here.
Hold your line, got one inside. Got a carload now.
On. Kyle Busch is behind us. He's for position. He's gonna get it. Nothing I can do about it. Those fresh tires on their cars, man, they are quick. The only thing I can do is try to stay in their draft. Got a race car joke, huh? Let's hear it.
That was a better lap.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pit anyways, Martin. I mean, we're all gonna have to pit at least one more time. There's no way I'm gonna be able to save almost 10 laps of fuel. Okay, the joke is, I like my women like I like my NASCAR. No rights. Oh my gosh. Really? That's so wrong on so many different levels. Come on, Bush, get back here. Yeah, we're definitely running slower than we did at the beginning of the race. Our right front's getting wore out. We might have to adjust the wedge here towards the end of the race. Take a couple clicks out of the wedge. We're just pushing too much through the turns now. We're not turning in those mid 29s like we did at the beginning. Well, as I say that. I still might adjust the wedge a little bit though on the next pit stop. I want to get this lead back before we pit though. Oh, well, we might as well pit. It'll be the last pit stop. Ross Chastain driving the number 42. I don't know. It's the driver, not the car, man. I mean, Wallace even had trouble driving the 42. He had his few tracks here and there he did pretty decently at, but imagine a NASCAR fan, the image that comes to mind is probably that of brutish, beer gut or guzzling, loudmouth, hairy, unwashed, unshaven, red. Oh my god. Alright, so we are still in P2.
Almost ready now. Green, green, green. Got a carload now.
Oh, I just short shifted that. Why'd I do that?
We've got 20 more laps.
Alright, 20 laps left to go of the race.
Careful,
Let's see if we can stay out here and towards the front. Battle it out towards the end if we're lucky.
Careful, still there. Alright, you're clear there.
Blaney's
Still
fighting
there
for
inside.
position. He's definitely got a quick car here today. See if us loosening up the car helped any. Definitely pulling away from the rest of the field. But Blaney, man, if we don't get his draft, he's going to pull away from us. Holy crap, we just ran a 29.3. That's our fastest lap. We just got the new record right there. Come on. Blaney is definitely quick. Even in his draft, he slowly pulls away from us. Ooh, that is not what we needed. We hit the apron a little bit. Come on. We're running out of laps here. Dominating the whole entire race, and now it comes down to the end, and hopefully he starts slowing down here on tires. Still got a heck of a lead on everybody else, though. He's still pulling away. Come on, Blaney. Pry off that right front tire and slow down. We couldn't even stay in his draft. He's still slowly pulling away from us. The straightaways, we can get him on the turns, but the straightaway, he's able to maintain or pull away just ever so slightly. And we didn't even gain on him through turns 3 and 4. This isn't good. Come on. Slow down, slow down. Get back here, Blaney. 12 laps left. Are we going to be able to chase him down, or is it going to stay like this the rest of the race? Ooh, he's going to that high lane. Caught up to him a little bit. If he stays that high lane, we might have a chance of catching up to him, but he's going back low again. Yes, go to the high side. As long as we get your draft back, we have a shot at this. Come on. Heck, another 3 or 4 laps, we might be getting into lap traffic.
10 solid laps. Concentrate.
Take the high side. Yes. Stay up there. Stay up there. Give me that draft. Come on. He's taking the high side again? Why did he start doing that? He had it. He had a good lead until he started taking that high side and we started being able to catch up to him again. Oop. Slid it into one there a little bit. There we go. Gotta keep it clean here. Where are you gonna go, Blaney? You gonna go high side or low side? Or are you just gonna do what I do to try to keep blocking? Alright, I can hang out here for another little while here until you goof up a little bit. As long as you goof up before me, and there you go. Good job. Way to go. Good racing with you, Blaney. Oh, he's gonna stick right there with me. But I don't think he's got what it takes for the corners here. Are they pitting? There's people pitting. Oh, some people didn't pit during that caution. Yeah, he started taking that high side. He's still taking the high side. Why is he going up there? He loses so much time. He could have stayed in the lead for a lot longer. He would have kept on that low side. The only thing we don't need right now is like another caution. There's another caution. We might have to do that all over again. I don't think we have enough laps to be able to do that again. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Still there?
Oh my God.
Bottom's clear. 5 laps to go.
Come on. LaJoy, come on, man. Get out of the way.
Still there.
That let Blaney catch back up, but now he's stuck behind LaJoy. Now we got Reddick here. Stay up there, Reddick. He's got fresh tires. He probably got.
Stay on the bottom.
No, I thought Reddick was gonna speed up and get around us there, but all these guys pitted.
Careful. Still there. All right, you're clear there.
Gonna cause a bottleneck if they keep going slow enough, though. We have enough tires for the end of the race. Question is Blaney gonna pit, or is he gonna put up a fight the whole rest of the race?
All right.
Then again, if he gets stuck behind these lap cars here, he might not be much of a fight at all.
Still there? All right, you're clear there. Still there? You're all clear on the bottom there. All right, I need 2 more good laps.
Oh, Blaney's pitting. Race is ours. Woo. Well, I shouldn't say that right now. If we can lap everybody at least once. Byron's still out on the track. Unless he pits and we can lap him before there's one left to go.
1 more to go.
Never mind. Right now, if a caution comes out, race over. Take it nice and easy.
Stay at the bottom here. All right, he's waving you off in front. He's pitting this time. All right, you're clear there.
And there it is. Victory at Atlanta.
Nice job. Checker flag's yours.
Yeah, they were just getting back up to speed after pitting. Yeah, I like this setup for Atlanta. 2 cars in the lead lap. What did Michael Jackson have in common with a second place NASCAR driver? I don't know. Thanks, Martin. They both came in a little Wow. I'm not even gonna... Alright, so that's gonna help solidify us still in our first place position of the season. So Denny Hamlin actually had the fastest lap with 28.857. I led the most laps. On the move goes to Harvick, of course. He started way off in the back, and I don't even think he even cracked the top 10 all race. And Almirola had the tough break. Wonder what happened to him. I thought Elliott would have had the tough break because he blew his engine. Time for the 5-minute loading screen. The only one bad thing about NASCAR Heat 5 anymore, I mean, pretty much the same game as Heat 4. I just don't understand why the loading screens are so much longer than Heat 4. This makes no sense. All right, so that puts us up to $5,378,422. At just north of 6.5 million fans. Moderate driving average savings. I don't see how. We drove pretty clean that whole race. We kept it out of trouble except for right at the very beginning when Blaney put us up into the wall. That was it. All right, so next will be Homestead, Miami. We're still saving up, trying to get our next car for Speedways. So we still need $4 million off to be able to get that. Long ways away from getting that next car. But it is what it is. I would upgrade our departments and our employees and stuff, but I'm trying to save up that money right now. We're doing pretty good at the 95 rating all across the board, except for right now, we're only going to run 89% at Homestead, which sucks. And that's why I'd like to have that second Speedway car. And then even with Richmond, I was looking at Bristol and Richmond. I combined the two. Richmond, everybody. Bristol and Richmond back to back. So there's two short tracks. So we're going to have the same thing happen for our short track car as we are with our Speedway car right now. So everything is, well, we don't have a third aero and third suspension specialist yet. Richmond, new track in 2021. Yes, that would be interesting. It'd be Richmond, but with the banking of Bristol. All right. So career mode settings for you wondering. As you can see here, actually we are on Legend for AI difficulty. Nothing changed. Hold that, damage. I turned the DNFs off because they're just horrible in this game. You tap the wall and you're done. So, yeah, difficulty presets on expert, and then career difficulty for the AI's Legend. So it is what it is. I don't know what else I can do. So, but exit without saving. I don't know what I changed, if anything. I must have hit the wrong button, but so, all right. So we have Homestead coming up, Texas, Bristol, Richmond, and then Talladega. So that is that. Like I said, we're still saving up for that second Speedway car. So we're pretty much stuck with what we have for a car right now. We're not doing too bad. We're hanging in there. We came in first for the Daytona 500. Second for the Las Vegas. Third for Auto Club. And that's what I was kind of worried at the beginning of the season, because we went first place for race number 1, second place for race number 2, third place for race number 3. I was like, if we're going to get fourth place you know, and then 5th place and 6th place, I was going to hate life. But then we ended up simming Phoenix. Simming? Can I English today? Holy crap. We simmed Phoenix because we had our league race at Phoenix, and I did not want to race at Phoenix again anytime soon. So I actually simmed that race, but then things came up and I wasn't able to get back to this game for a little while. And I guess I could have ran it. We probably could have got a better finish, but I ended up simming that and came in 27th. And then we just ran Atlanta, came in 1st. So, yep, seaming. Yep. I'll be at work tomorrow until 6 p.m. my time, so that's 9 o'clock our time. So you'll miss the first hour of the league race. So on that note, league race tomorrow night, everybody, will be the championship race for our league race for Gear Grinders Racing League. Tomorrow night is the league race. I need to pull it up here. We have RZ, Mushroom. Who else was there? Let me take a look here real quick. I got knocked out of the playoffs last race. We have Kenworth, Mushroom, RZ, and Daniel in the top 4 for the championship race tomorrow. So whoever finishes in the highest position out of those 4 wins the championship. So yeah, so tomorrow night, starting at around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, will be the championship race at Homestead for our league race. Then after that, we'll take about 2 weeks off to reset, redo schedules and stuff like that, and get the rosters all squared away with all the new drivers and stuff. And then we will start back in to season number 2. So if you guys have NASCAR Heat 4, if you want to join a league race on PC, as long as you race clean, you don't have to be the best driver in the world. As long as you race clean, you're more than welcome to join the league. Probably get a link posted in here. So if you guys have Discord, you guys can go ahead and join the Discord. Let RZ or Mushroom know what you're there for, and they will put you in the proper role for the Truck Series, because we do have the Truck Series, we have the Xfinity Series, and we have Monster Cup Series. You'll start off in the Truck Series. After a few races, if you do good, then we'll bump you up to the Xfinity Series. If you do good there, then we'll bump you up to the Monster Cup Series. So even if you join the league, as long as you race good and clean, it won't take you long at all to get up to the Monster Cup Series. So you won't go the full entire season not being able to race the Monster Cup. So unless you want to stay in the other leagues, or you want to stay in the other series and not move up, then that's a whole different story. So we do have a couple that recommend staying in the Truck and Xfinity Series, because we have fixed setups and relaxed cautions for the Trucks and Xfinity, and then for Monster Cup is custom setups, strict cautions, stuff like that. So, but that's that. So hopefully everybody enjoyed this stream. I want to thank everybody for joining in, and hope to see everybody in the stream tomorrow night. I don't know if there's going to be another stream tonight. There may or may not be. I don't know what it's on. I have no idea yet if there even is going to be one. So, yeah, if I don't stream tonight, there will be one tomorrow night starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're like Cass, you're on the West Coast, just say 3 hours before that. So 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or yeah, be 5 o'clock your time actually is when the race will be starting. So hope everybody enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe or follow, whether you're watching YouTube or Twitch. Smash that like button, share it to everybody you can, and all that other good stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.